Hi, Claire here. On Saturday, I did a fun Facebook live chat with Tudor Society members. Now, this is something I do once a month. Sometimes I do a talk on a topic followed by a Q&A session, and sometimes we just have a chat. This time, we just talked Tudor, and the hour flew by. I talked about what I'd been up to, we shared what books we were reading, and then it got really interesting. Adam Pennington, who's a Tudor Society member, and you might know him from the Tudor Chest on social media, asked me which 5 Tudor people I'd invite if I could bring them back from the past, from the dead, and host a dinner party, with them alive, of course, not sitting there dead. Oh, how hard it was to narrow it down to 5. That was incredibly difficult. There are so many Tudor people that I love. But I managed to narrow it down. And I narrowed it down to, well, you won't be surprised with the first one, Anne Boleyn, her brother George Boleyn, poet Thomas Wyatt the Elder, Robert Dudley, Earl of Leicester, and Queen Elizabeth I. What a dinner party that would be. And I'm sure I wouldn't be able to keep up with their conversation. They're all such highly intelligent and erudite people. Still, I'd love to sit back and listen. Then I was also asked what wine I'd serve them. Well, although I do love a good Spanish Rioja, I thought a Spanish wine might not go down well with the whole Catherine of Aragon Great Matter issue, plus the Spanish Armada. So I thought I'd best go French. And another Tudor Society member thought a Merlot would be good. Now, why did I choose these 5 Tudor people? Well, my very favourite Tudor characters are Anne and George Boleyn. I've spent many, many days since 2009 researching and writing about them. And I must say that I admire them both so much. I've really, really fallen in love with the two of them. And then I love Thomas Wyatt's poetry, and his life story is fascinating too. An unhappy marriage, being imprisoned in the Tower twice but being released, being a diplomat, and being in love with Anne Boleyn at one point. So interesting. And Robert Dudley. Well, I have a soft spot for all of the Dudleys, really. But Robert I see as Queen Elizabeth I's great love. I mean, he built parts of Kenilworth Castle, especially for her visit in 1575, and he commissioned a privy garden for her and entertainment to woo her and propose to her. And of course, when he died, Elizabeth was beside herself with grief, shutting herself away for days. And she kept his last letter in a special chest by her bedside. I'd love to bring Elizabeth back from the dead for this dinner party, to meet this famous, iconic queen in the flesh, to see her interact with Dudley, to reunite them, but also to reunite her with her mother, because of course she was only 2 when her mother was executed. It really would be wonderful to reunite these people, and of course for some of these people to meet for the first time. I'll just sit there and drink wine and just soak in the atmosphere and their conversation. Now, I loved hearing who other Tudor Society members would invite to their dream Tudor dinner party. It was so hard for us all to limit it to 5. And actually, it would be lovely to pack out the dining room at Hever Castle or the great halls of other Tudor buildings with tables and tables of Tudor people. Anyway, I thought I'd ask you who you'd invite to your dream Tudor dinner party. Please do comment with the 5 Tudor people you'd invite, and also explain why you've picked them. It'll be really interesting to read your choices. And thank you for playing along with me. Now, you can subscribe to this channel by clicking somewhere around about there. You can hit the bell to be notified as these videos go live. And of course, you can give me a like, and you need to leave a comment. I really want you to leave a comment because I want to know your 5 Tudor picks, the 5 people you'd invite to your dinner party. Take care. Bye-bye.